Right. In this tutorial, we're going to cover how to actually get started using the system from the front end rather than the back end, which we've done in one or two other previous tutorials. Everything can be managed through the front end, so you don't need to remember the login URL or anything. Just go to the login page on the website, whichever website that might be that's using the reservations component. Log in, and you'll immediately see a partners menu over on the left hand side here, and we'll go to the dashboard, and you see we can manage assets, room types, reservations and other things here. And first thing we need to do is create an asset, an actual building that we can add the rooms into. We don't have any listed, so we'll create a new one. Here's one we created earlier. So the category should already be listed, and we need to put the address. So I'm just copying this from another screen I have available. We do need to put all this information in because it appears on the invoicing and contact details when a booking is made. We can set the currency for individual assets as well. So we're going to set this one to pounds. The booking type is per night. We'll set the map coordinates, but it needs to be saved, and the map coordinates component needs to be updated. Okay, so that's the first page. That's just the basic information about the property. Publishing is a little bit more in-depth. So obviously we're going to set it to published. We don't want to make it the default. Why we set the 5-star rating is beyond me. That should be set by people doing reviews. And here's quite an important part. Do we want to take a deposit off people when they're making a booking or not? And if we do want to take a deposit, is it a percentage or not, and the amount? So if we put percentage yes and then put 25, it wouldn't be £25, it would be 25%. But we're going to say no, we're going to take the full amount when people make a booking. And we also need to set whether people can accept a coupon, or whether the asset can accept coupons for discounts, etc. And we're going to add these policies in later because they need creating in the back end as well. Show inline check availability is just a little box that displays and allows people to find out whether the property has availability or not inline, in other words, while they're looking at the page rather than have to go through the booking form. I'm going to disable the room quantity because each room is individual. We don't have multiple rooms that are identical. And we need to put the notification email in as well. Additional notification emails. Well, that would be if you wanted to let somebody else know that a booking was made. In this case, we don't need to. We're not going to disable customer registration. We want people to be able to register. Show tariff info in emails. I just want to show the tariff title. Don't want to disable online booking, of course. Bookings require approval. I would put yes, and the reason why is that we haven't yet joined this with booking.com or Expedia or TripAdvisor, so we will have to check the availability of the booking before we actually tell people they can stay. So that's everything for that page. And now we have room type, which we'll come on to in a moment. Media is an interesting one because we need a photograph of the property, of course. And if we just go to the top of the screen here, we'll see the media manager. I'm going to go to the media library because we've already uploaded images. But it doesn't appear to find them, so just upload them again. No big deal. We want a picture of the front of the property ideally. Just one picture for the asset, and then we'll have multiple pictures for the rooms. There we go. Insert. And there are other tabs which we'll come on to in other tutorials. The main one would be payments. Enable pay later. No, we want the money when they make the booking. Disable bank wire. And we enable PayPal. Yeah, make it the default. The merchant ID in this case would be ourselves, but you can put your own email address in there, of course. Disable sandbox. And that's that done. So let's click save. And that's been saved. Save and close. And now we have an asset in the system. That's simple.